Hi, I'm Ray York with York Team Real Estate. We either met at an open house, or you met one of my team members at an open house, or maybe you just found this video on YouTube, all of which is great. Thank you for taking the time. When we met at the open house, we likely talked about what we call our roadmap to home ownership. So, what I wanted to do is just give you a super brief overview of what that is. And then at the end, there's an invitation to either use the QR code, or you can use the link in the description to book time with me, or we can go through it one on one, either in person at our office or over Zoom. So, that being said, let's dig into what is in the home buyer's roadmap. We also call it our guide to home buying, as you can see. You likely are either a first time home buyer, maybe a second time home buyer, maybe you've been in your home for a whole lot of years and you don't really know what's happened in the industry since you last purchased. So we like to go through and make sure that you understand the process so that there's no surprises. And there's been a lot of changes to the laws recently, and of course we stay on top of those things. So let's just kind of dig in really quick and give you that vision of what it is and that we'll go over. Of course, we'll talk about my wife Beth and I and our origins in starting our real estate team, potential team members, people you may have met. We're your trusted partners, and what that means, I like to say that you drive the bus, we're the navigators. We talked about legal changes in requirements and buyer agency, in how properties are listed, how brokers are compensated. We dig into that for you so you understand. Probably the biggest, scariest question is, how does the buyer's agent get paid? And we'll go into that and how we can help you potentially avoid having any responsibility or liability to compensate the buyer's broker. And that actually gets done through the buyer broker agreement, which is actually a requirement. So we'll dig into that and what that means. We talked with you about seller's market versus a buyer's market, where we are at this current time. Talk about your financing options, if you're going to be paying cash or financing it. And then, of course, how that loan choice affects your home choices. We start digging into finding the right property. We have a full questionnaire to really understand what your wants, needs, desires are, so that we can help you find that perfect home. And then how the offer process works. What happens once they accept your offer and now we have an agreement with the seller. Talk about some of our technology and our client portal and how we really simplify and open up the process for the transparency, so you know what's going on at all times. Talking about the different moving parts when it comes to buying a home, your escrow, lender, inspectors, contractors, give you a real clear timeline on what to expect. And then, of course, we've got lots of raving reviews. We'd like to share those with you as well. And when it's all said and done, you get to be a happy homeowner. So again, love to go through this one-on-one, obviously not nearly this fast, in greater detail. This is all proactive information, but the most important thing to us is understanding what's important to you. What are your goals? What are you trying to achieve? So that being said, click on the QR code to schedule time with me directly. Use the link in the description. And hey, I'm even happy to answer questions here on YouTube. So go ahead and make a comment. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time, and happy house hunting.